Hello everybody, I'm Toby Loxton of TFL Creative Media, and before this video begins, I just wanted to quickly explain that this was originally made for the Carousel YouTube channel. But for the purposes of uploading it to this channel, I just wanted to quickly clarify that so there isn't any confusion whilst watching. Anyways, enjoy! Hello everybody, I'm Toby Loxton, one of the members of the young Oscar Bright team at Carousel, and welcome back to another instalment of Toby's Tops, and today's topic? Well, that is regarding short films. Simply put, short films are my bread and butter as a filmmaker, so it's quite difficult for me to be biased and objective towards other short films made by other filmmakers, as I'm a filmmaker myself, though I'm quite certain about my top 5, so let's get into it. We begin with a sketch made by one of my favourite YouTubers of all time, as my number 5 is Sniper Pug by Thomas Richwell. The basic setup is that a group of soldiers are going to stop the enemy from using a dirty bomb, whilst completely oblivious to the fact, apart from Thomas's character, that their backup plan is a dog. The hijinks that follow contain humour that loads of people can appreciate, though what I appreciate the most about Sniper Pug is its high production values, with stunning cinematography, fantastic choreography, and perfect comedic timing. Well done, Thomas, well done. I'm most likely going to butcher the pronunciation of the filmmaker who made this next short, so apologies to her in advance, as my number 4 is Keleve by Boriana Zivzhanova. This is a 2019 University of Chichester dissertation film which premiered at the New Park Cinema back in May. And out of all 6 films that were shown on that day, Keleve is the one that stuck out to me the most. With a flawlessly executed meaning about embracing your heritage, and it's clear from this that Boriana has a fine filmmaking career ahead of her. I have had the pleasure of meeting the filmmaker who made this next entry on more than one occasion, so it's an absolute pleasure to put one of his films so high on the list, as my number 3 is Lineside by Chris Eden Green. In all honesty, Lineside doesn't have an overly complex plot, it's just about a guy trying to get the perfect photograph of a steam train going past. But the reason I like it so much is because it's got so much personality, being inspired by Buster Keaton and Ealing comedy sketches, a rock and roll inspired soundtrack, a 60s period piece, and it's got a steam train in it. Just there, I'm sold. I've been introduced to a number of short film works during my time in education, but this one has got to be the most influential for me, as my number 2 is Stand By by Charlotte Regan. Some of my favourite works of art are ones that are able to accomplish a lot with very little, and Stand By is the epitome of that statement, as Charlotte is able to convey a convincing story about 2 British police officers bonding over a long span of time, utilising only one location: the interior of a police car. And that's why this short is so high up for me, because it perfectly demonstrates short filmmaking initiative. Okay, before we get to my number 1, I just wanted to quickly run through some honourable mentions of shorts that are up there for me, but didn't quite make the top 5 for whatever reason. Shakespeare in Tokyo by Genevieve Clay Smith. Exit Strategy by Travis Bible. String by Chris Pugh. Let It Be by Bertie Gilbert. And Han Solo, A Smuggler's Trade by Jamie Costa. And my number 1 personal favourite short film of all time is a complete surprise to me. Look For Me by Miriam Fox. But why is it a surprise to me? Is it because it's the only animated short on this list? Not really. Is it because I had a hand in picking it for the Oscar Bright Film Festival? Or is it because it's out of respect for a fellow learning disabled filmmaker? You'd think that, but no. I think the reason why I haven't been able to stop thinking about this film ever since I first watched it is because it was able to take a subject matter which I am very passionate about and know a lot about, and make me think about it in a very different and unique point of view. So out of every short film I have ever seen, Look For Me is the one that I respect the most. And personally, I hope to one day live up to Miriam's example. Thanks for watching, everyone. Did you like my choices? Do you have any choices of your own? Sound off in the comments below. And in the meantime, please don't forget to like and subscribe.